Kris, Cam wanted to start. Just wanted to know from a Mother's Day standpoint if you have any memorable hockey Mother's Day stories or just a thought on Mother's Day here.
No, I don't think I do on Mother's Day. Where I played, our season was done well before Mother's Day. So maybe coaching. Coaching I would have coached on a Mother's Day. But I don't remember any of the days.
Leon Draisaitl, expect that he'll be available for tonight, or can you say at this point?
Leon will be available tonight.
And will he remain on the line that he was on last game, or?
He'll be. I'm certain there'll be times where he'll be playing left wing with Connor, and there'll be other times where he'll be centering his own line. So we'll see what Vancouver does with their lineup, and we'll adjust from there.
Kris, obviously your power play gets a lot of attention for what they do when they have the puck, but I did notice, like in last game, you guys they retrieve the puck so well as well. They kind of reset it. They first the rebounds and things like that. How can you maybe just give me a thought on the importance of that to keep the puck in the zone and give them 2, 3, 4 opportunities to score like they did the other night?
Yeah, recovering the puck's very important. And less time you have to spend retrieving it, organizing, and getting set up. Increase your amount of times you get your looks and you can attack and get those quality shots. And, all 5 guys are pretty good at recovering pucks. I think Zach Hyman's a key ingredient to that part of it. So not only off puck retrievals, off, usually it's off a shot, but also the face-offs are very important. We talked about Leon having a big impact there.
When you took over as head coach, did you bite off the season in increments of like 10 games or something when you were looking at it? Or at that point, were you guys kind of so far behind the 8 ball that you just had to go like hell?
We did it increments of 8 games. We started off, the game was in Washington, and I think at the time we thought we had to win every single game to get back in the picture, and we're trying to do it all at once. And, at that time we felt we just needed to win 5 of 8. We went 5 wins, 3 losses, 8 games through the rest of the season. We would have put ourselves in a very good position to make playoffs. I think it would have put us at 91 points. 91 points, probably not going to get you in there, but it would have been really close. So we felt that, we can go 5-3, and there are probably some segments that we could go a little bit better. And we just ultimately wanted to narrow our focus rather than looking at the big picture, just look at what we had to do in the next week or so.
Brett Kulak might not be a flashy defenseman, but how can you describe his value on your team?
Well, I think there is some flash to his game, just with the way he skates. Gets up and down the ice very efficiently, very good skating technique, and he's quick. But the flash where, he's not on the first unit power play or even the second unit power play, but used a lot in the as a depth defenseman. And, he's usually playing somewhere 15 to 19 minutes a night, and periodically some penalty kill time. But, I think the last game against Vancouver, one of our better defensemen, so they played really well. And there's been a lot of times throughout the season where we've relied on him and used him a lot more than a typical game. But, I think with his game, everything starts with his skating. I think he gets around the ice very well, so he can move and open up lanes to advance the puck, get it into the forward's hands, but also his skating helps him defensively on closing on plays quickly.
Sorry to be the lineup hound, but are you contemplating any other changes in the lineup for tonight?
Yes, Adam's not going to be playing today, and Connor Brown will be playing.
What would you say about your third and fourth line and kind of the matchups that they've had in this series, what you've gotten from them, and just your overall thoughts on sort of the depth portion of your forward lines?
I like how they've been playing. I have a lot of trust in them. I'm not hiding them. There's been times I've had them go out there for a defensive zone faceoff that I know their other team's top line's going to be out there. and they've held their own very well. And ultimately, that third or fourth line, what you want from them is obviously you'd like them to be a plus every night and have them one more goal than the opposition. But they've been a little snake bitten, haven't been scoring. But I think they've done a pretty good job of defending and spending time in the offensive zone. And I think it was very evident in the third period in Game 2, where we had a lot of offensive zone time, and a lot of it was started with the checking of Dylan Holloway or Derek Ryan or Jan Mark or those type of players.